How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to take a look at the two cinematics in Battle of Dazar'Alor, and first we're going to start with the Alliance one. This is the start of the overall battle with the Alliance sieging the docks of Zuldazar. One thing I want to talk about is the superb voice acting of everybody in this cutscene. Seriously, especially Laura Bailey as Jaina Proudmoore. She has been incredible in Battle for Azeroth. One thing I love is Gelbin Mechatork's moment in the storyline here. He's a character that really hasn't had too much screen time, and I think this was his big moment. As a Horde player, I can certainly appreciate that. And I mean that as a Horde player. I appreciate something a gnome did. The animation quality in this cinematic is also top-notch, as to be expected from Blizzard's art department. I didn't honestly expect the Alliance to destroy the Zandalari fleet right at the start of the raid, but I guess it makes sense because how else would they siege the city? That being said, I haven't really finished the Alliance war campaign or storyline, so they may have done that when I didn't realize it. The coolest part about this cinematic is it didn't really seem one-sided. For example, during the Battle of Undercity, I actually really despised that scene where Jaina just flies in on a ship, because it just felt like a Mary Sue moment. In this moment, it actually felt like the battle was even, and the Alliance almost lost right here. And just to clarify something too, I'm not calling Jaina a Mary Sue. In fact, like I said earlier, BFA has really made me appreciate her character, and this cinematic furthered that. I feel bad for that one Zandalari troll on the dock, though. Poor guy, he was just doing his job, and then all of a sudden he lost his whole fleet. Come on. Now, the other thing is, where the Pandar- No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, overall, this was a badass cinematic on the Alliance side. Alright, so you guys know me. I'm like the most Horde-biased guy out there. I gotta say, this Rastakhan cinematic, it might be in my top 5 World of Warcraft cinematics. So I was actually waiting for something at work today when I watched these. I'm sitting in my car, and essentially at the end, when Talanji yells, "After them!" I literally started clapping in my car and screaming, "Yes! Get them!" Obviously, I don't know the overall fate and the finale of the storyline. I get the feeling the Alliance are going to get away. But the fact that Queen Talanji is in her place now, like, this is her character moment, and I feel she had a much better build-up to it than a character like Vindicator Yrel did. Well, I did like Vindicator Yrel. I feel like Talanji deserves the title much more, after all the sacrifices she made in Nazmir and all the stuff that she's done throughout the expansion. As for Rastakhan's death, I think they couldn't have done it any other way. I think Rastakhan's a very tragic character. I feel like he always meant well and he tried to do the best for his kingdom, but he was a little bit arrogant, and sometimes he didn't always make the right choices. But overall, just an amazing character. I'm totally gonna miss him, guys. And not for shameless self-promotion, but I might be doing a character review on him for my next video just because I'm gonna miss Rastakhan a lot. This is huge, though. This is a really big lore character being killed off in the Battle of Dazar'Alor. Like, Rastakhan has always kind of been around, so this is pretty big. I think it's going to have some huge implications for the Alliance, though. And I think overall, it's a lose for them. The Alliance, I feel like, actually lost because the Zandalari end up joining the Horde. Even though they're a weakened ally, they're still a pretty big ally for them to have nonetheless. And guys, we gotta talk about Bwan Samdi, one of the best characters in Battle for Azeroth. I mean, I hope they don't replace him with Vol'jin just because he's such an interesting character. I do feel like his days are numbered in the game, though, sadly, similar to how King Rastakhan's were at the beginning of the expansion. The other thing that I want to point out that I love about this cutscene is Jaina's face to Nathanos, because as a Horde player, I had the exact same face as Nathanos during that cutscene. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was legit. Anyway, guys, what did you think of the two cinematics today? Did you love them? Did you hate them? And we'll see you next time.
Dismantle the Horde.